Test, test, test. Test, test. Am I live? I think I am. Oh shit, the connection. Please don't fail on me today. Seems fine for now. So, hello and welcome to what might be my last 13 Sentinels stream. So, connection. Connection's still bad, but yeah, I'm very close to finishing the game. I'm only a few stories away. As you can see here, Hijiyama, probably one story away, same with Miura, and same with Sekigahara. The only one left is Goto, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna start before my connection decides to die. But
yes,
my hope is that I'll manage to finish the game today, because I'm very close. Might not be able to, depending on how long the ending actually is. But
everything
we'll
looks
see.
like it's made of gold. I remember the day the Kurabe family took me in.
I want to finish today
held Chihiro's hand, and there was a sunset just like this.
Oh yeah, Fire Emblem
Chihiro.
Engage comes out tomorrow, so I want to finish this game today and then move
I
on
don't care who
to
Chihiro says
Fire
she is.
Emblem
She's
tomorrow.
still family.
But yeah, let's hope. Ah,
Takatoshi-san, you actually showed up?
That Sentinel belongs to us, doesn't it? Why wouldn't I show up? So that's where it is, huh?
Yeah. The Sentinels inside that building.
Strange, isn't it? Pretty soon, all this will turn into a battleground. We'll be fighting in a place that's supposedly in the future. This is what we've been training for. Odd circumstances aside, it's an honor to fight using such incredible weapons.
Takatoshi-san, if anything happens to me, could you look after Chihiro?
Don't be stupid! Whenever you're in trouble, I'll always be there. And if it ever looks grim, I'll be the first to take a bullet for you. Now don't get discouraged. No one's going to die.
All right.
I don't know. I see
Let's
death
go.
flags all over the place.
We're taking back our Sentinel.
I don't know about no
That's
one
what I want to
dying.
hear.
I hope no one dies, but you know, that would be too happy
There
maybe.
it is. Just how I remember it. Freeze! Another one?
Oh,
He's still alive.
didn't realize it.
I'm
that
using
he
low
could
power
move.
shots, but still. Feels like we've given these guys quite the punishment.
Huh? Go in.
I want to thank you, Takatoshi-san. I couldn't have recovered the Sentinel without your help.
It's still a little too early to be thanking me.
Right. Natsuno-san's already out there fighting. I'd better join her.
Save some action for me, alright? I'll catch up to you soon.
BJ. A different me from a different time. According to him, I should be able to activate the Sentinel now. It worked. All right, no time to waste. Natsuno-san, can you hear me?
Miura-kun, thank God. I thought it was all over.
Just stay put. I'll be right there.
Okay.
I have to protect my family. And everyone I hold dear. Even if it costs me my life.
To the final battle. Okay, Miura is done as well. more updated files? Yeah, I should know everything that is in here now. %91%. Yeah, I am very close. Very, very close. Next one should be Sekigahara. Next one Sekigahara and then Goto.
Oh?
Okay, Sekigahara. Also the last story now.
We'll get off here.
But the SIU building is still a little further ahead.
That's okay. This thing will stick out if we bring it too close.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, I'll lead you the rest of the way. Let's go.
It's basically the nanomachine equivalent of a virus program. Except it causes brain damage. The infected will ultimately lose their memories. Or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of my memory loss. Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM. C0204.
Medical records.
The
New.
Yuki Takamiya. In order to protect Natsuno Minami, she had no choice but to cooperate with the SIU. She says she knows who issues orders to the black suits. Apparently, it's Ida. Iori Fuyusaka. Despite having lost my memories, she continues to help me with an open heart. I'm not sure how to reciprocate. I gathered some information from Natsuno's unit, and I came across some interesting details. Apparently, I had accepted a particular job to assassinate Chihiro Morimura. A gun from the underground facility in the future.
Let's head to the top of this overpass. We can get a good view of the SIU building from up there. Wanna go check it out?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh,
Over here!
I guess I cannot leave.
Which one's the SIU building?
See that over there? It's the building next to the police station.
Which floor?
Top.
Got it. I'll take it from here. You're staying behind.
Like hell I am.
All you're gonna do is slow me down. Unless you want to take a straight bullet to the head. But I don't think you do.
Hang on a second. Someone's sending out orders to me in the black suits. I'm not sure who though. But the orders are coming from the SIU building.
I thought you said it was Ida.
He's dead. I'm pretty sure Shinonome shot him.
I suppose I'll find out when I get there.
Ah,
Come in.
okay, I guess I can leave now.
I know you're there. So you came.
You've been using the drone to monitor us, haven't you?
I'm nothing if not thorough. It might interest you to know that I have a guest with me. Miss Iori Fuyusaka. Now then, why don't you come by so we can talk? And hurry. I'd like to give you a proper welcome.
Just watch your ass in there.
What the?
Akun.
Drop the gun. Now. Drop the gun.
What happens if I don't? What happens if I don't drop the gun? Wait. Pulse?
Don't do anything rash. One wrong move and I'll blow her head off.
That voice. So you're Ida. That explains how you survived being shot. You were an android this whole time.
That's not true. I did die. I simply copied my memories onto this android, just in case something were to happen to me.
You plan to perform another loop as an android?
Don't be a fool. I've already saved my data to the evacuation area.
So you're having the android do the dirty work.
When it comes to making sure I end up in the next world, there's no one I trust to get the job done more than me.
Release Fuyusaka. She has nothing to do with this.
But
No. If anything, her existence poses a threat. And as it
If he-
turns out, you have no intention of keeping our promise.
if he goes to the next world,
You
wouldn't
know I
he
lost
be
my
there
memories.
as a
How do you
simulation?
expect me to keep a promise I don't remember?
Perhaps this will ring a bell.
So, how'd it all go? Taking care of anyone standing in your way, I hope. Well, you can relax. Ryoko and I did what we needed on our end. We've already backed up your data. Next time when the world resets, you'll still have your memories intact. There's only one thing left for you to do. Obey Tetsuya Ida's orders. Keep up the good work.
Sounds like a real moron. He clearly has no clue what's going on.
I see I'm left with
Shit, my
no
connection
other
is
choice. I'd long anticipated your
Worst
betrayal.
timing.
Besides, it's already too late. No matter what you do, this is the end for you. Once we arrive in the next world, I promise to take very good care of you all. Now you can die in this world with nothing to fear.
No!
Out of my way.
Ah,
Relax.
I mean, he's not gonna die, right? I still have to
You get
use him
that
in the
first
destruction.
Sekigahara, so you don't have to watch.
Morimura. She abandoned the idea of starting over again, and she became obsessed with Operation Aegis. Don't you want to know why? Oh, I remember clearly. I received Miura back in Sector 3. You're the one who gave him to me. And I remember recording the footage you just played, too. I made sure to back up all my memories. Now I remember everything.
Are you okay?
This is where she dies.
This is bad. There's nowhere to run.
The black suits are monitoring major streets.
We're completely surrounded.
We can utilize Operation Aegis to protect this world. If we do, we'll be able to survive even if we fail. Though we won't have much of a world left. We can utilize... I don't have much time left. That's why I left myself a message. I'll be able to check it using the message service.
You look like you're getting worse. Have you taken your pills?
I'm all out. They weren't even helping anyway. There's nothing I can do. After I lose my memories, I imagine I'll come to you for help. When that time comes, give this to me.
What are these numbers?
They're for the message service. I use the one from this era.
Understood.
Operation
If we use the Aegis system, all the terminals will be sealed. Then the city will be cut off from universal control. There won't be any hope of restoring order at that point. That's why everyone disappears. We need to keep at least some of the terminals open.
We can't. The enemy will target any open terminals.
Then what? We give up on this world and try again next time?
I'm afraid that isn't an option either. There won't be a next time. I had a look at the logs from 2188. I've discovered a way to link to the satellite.
Satellite?
It's not from this world.
Connection.
There's a satellite orbiting the real
Having
world.
issues. I keep buffering.
From it, I learned
bad.
more about the mechanics of this world. And it turns out we don't get as many tries as we want. The stability of this area is at its breaking point. We can't fail again. If we do, the entire facility will be reset. And Sector 0 will be lost.
What's Sector 0? I know I've heard of it before.
Seems like your symptoms are becoming more severe. All right, listen well. As you know, there are 5 different sectors. However, there exists one more unique sector. It doesn't take up any space, and there's no interior to see. That's Sector 0.
What?
It's an evacuation site that's unaffected by loops.
Oh.
Normally, you can send your data there using the shifter. That's what allows you to continue if the world resets.
Yeah, that's
right.
what
Eden
Morimura
did
has
say
done.
that was the way to escape to the next world.
Yes, but this time, Sector 0 will cease to exist as well. We won't be able to loop again. This is our last chance.
So without Sector 0, the world won't be recreated?
If the Aegis system is activated, yes. We'll still be here, though we'll be left behind in a world of chaos.
If what you're saying is true, why keep it all a secret?
Because Sekigahara-kun,
Tell me, why did you erase the logs?
because I had to. I couldn't let anyone find out about them. There's quite a lot that transpires in 2188. The Earth is a very different place. Do you want to know what happens?
Flashback in the flashback.
Hey, Sekigahara. I've already done my research on you. You're the one who was hired to kill me. In case you couldn't tell, there isn't much left of humanity. Just the 10 people in this little colony. It's a bit fruitless to kill for money at this point. Don't you think?
I've done my research on you as well. And I'm very thorough when I research my targets. There's nothing you can hide from me.
How menacing of you. Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
Professor Chihiro Morimura. In order to raise research funds for Project ARC, you partnered with several questionable organizations. You then sold nanotechnology on the black market. And that's the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
No one will believe a word you say.
Oh, I don't plan on telling anyone. This is for me. I never want to forget this moment. The moment humanity's traitor stares death in the face.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
Humanity was wiped out by the nanomachine infection. And it was all my fault. Sekigahara-kun! You're in bad shape. At this rate, you'll...
Oh.
Huh? Are you lost, little girl? What are you doing alone?
Wait,
in a
is
place
she gonna
like
shoot
this?
her?
I guess it makes sense that you don't remember me. I was just a baby when we last saw each other, after all. There's only need for one Chihiro Morimura.
You're...
And that's me.
Ah!
Morimura said quite a bit before she died.
If you're going to lie, at least put some effort into it. No matter. I'll simply ask Miss Fuyusaka here what she knows. After I finished you off, of course.
Sector 0. That's where you backed up your data, right? A good precaution, but that isn't gonna save you. Morimura gained access to the satellite of the real world. That's where she learned about the next reset. And that it's going to be different from any other.
Satellite of the real world.
It's not just this world at stake anymore. If we fail to defeat the kaiju again, the real world will be impacted as well. That includes the facility that sends us back there. When the facility itself is recreated, there won't be a Sector 0 anymore. Whether we go with Operation Aegis or not, there won't be a next time. And no one will be able to loop again.
Satellite. Tell me, is this what you meant? It can't be. But
Ah. I have a gun now.
Seki, go.
Hey, are you alright?
Ow.
Guess you're okay. Fuyusaka.
Ei-kun. Is it over?
My past is. But as for our future, for our survival, this is only the beginning.
Do you think, maybe this is the beginning of something else too?
No.
Yeah.
Or
I think
say
it is.
yes. Yeah, I guess the ship is actually sailing now.
Sentinel number 15. Fuyusaka's the one piloting it. She's always so sincere in her actions. And that's Sentinel number 17 behind her. I'm seeing second, even third generation Sentinels. 12 in total. That bastard. He's gathered quite a few participants for his game. That enhanced first gen model. It must be Sentinel number 11.
He's one of the last
Guess I'll
people
give it
to
a
actually
shot.
join the battle, I guess. Ah, stream is buffering. Stream buffering again. Dropping frames. Dropping many frames. Manage ships obtain mystery files obtain free. There are 3 more that I can unlock now. In order to raise funds, soul mining machines, faction, yes. The hero. She murdered Miss Morimura. Tetsuya Ida, living consciousness into Sector 0. For the next loop, Aegis system. Right. Should be able to unlock something. Unlike the other 5 sectors, this one is unique as it doesn't take any space. Facility that houses the entire world. So yeah, it is basically the world. Wait, I don't have anything I can unlock. Yeah, looks like I'm not actually gaining more mystery points either. Or did I? Yeah, I think I didn't get mystery points maybe in the last few stages I cleared. Okay, now the only one I can play is Goto until I reach Hypocrisy. Oh, Hypocrisy event. I've only played him once, I think. Twice if I count the prologue, I guess.
Rely on Shikishima.
Oh wait. Maybe it was only once with the prologue. Oh yeah. I've only played the prologue with him.
Miss Morimura's death has left the Shikishima execs in disarray. Now they won't let me spearhead the Sentinel project, as if I'm just a child. I doubt my opinion will weigh much in their discussions going forward. Miss Morimura, why did you have to die?
Huh? Oh, I was too late.
Ayame Park, please.
That was pretty quick, Goto-kun.
I checked the corpse at the police station. It was yours, Miss Morimura. There's no doubt about it.
No.
Is that so?
You don't seem too shocked about your death.
Well, it didn't exactly stop me. Here I am, safe and sound.
I suppose that's true.
Well, I mean, she's not shocked. She knows. I mean, she's the one that killed herself.
So, what did the police say?
The cause of death was a gunshot to the abdominal area. No bullet was found in the body. Though it's easy to imagine why. The murder weapon was likely from beyond this time, beyond material bullets. Estimated time of death is approximately 1900 hours. You were witnessed running off somewhere with a short-haired student. According to a pedestrian's eyewitness account, anyway.
They found a witness. This era's police really did their due diligence.
There should have been that drone tracking her movement. So, anything helpful in its footage?
The timing couldn't have been worse. It looks like it was monitoring the government's movement at the time. So she wasn't even under surveillance.
I see.
Any thoughts as to our primary suspect?
An acquaintance of Miss Morimura. Described as a short-haired male in a student uniform. Most likely A. Sekigahara. The witness statement matches the description of A. Sekigahara.
It did seem like something was wrong with A. Sekigahara's memories. I wouldn't be surprised if he was our murderer.
Though it raises the question of why he'd bother to lure her out. Surely a murderer's optimal scenario is to avoid being spotted at all.
Well, maybe it wasn't premeditated. He could have killed her by accident.
Well, he certainly is the type to brood over things. I can say he's not enough of an idiot to shoot someone on impulse.
Who else could it be? That man with that call sign? Some numerical name.
Logically speaking, he would naturally be another potential suspect.
4
He
to
did
6.
attempt to eradicate all the compatibles. He's a dangerous individual, and he's still at large. All that's left of 426 is his consciousness. I don't think I could reliably predict his behavior. He's desperate enough to do anything. 426 certainly isn't above killing. If Ida-san were here, I'm sure he'd declare 426 our primary suspect.
We know he killed at least 4 people. That's why I shot him dead in the end. That would give him a chance at revenge. As a motive, it sounds pretty clear-cut.
Aside from Miss Morimura and Ida-san, 4 others came here for refuge 16 years ago. By the time I'd started assisting Miss Morimura's efforts, they'd already lost their physical bodies. Fortunately, we were able to use the data stored in Sector 0. This allowed us to meld their replicated consciousness with AI. As for how they lost their bodies in the first place, reportedly 426 is doing. He destroyed them all in one fell swoop. According to Ida-san's account, anyway. But if number 16 is to be believed, that's not what really happened. And Miss Morimura should be aware of that. I spoke with the pilot of Sentinel number 16.
BJ?
Back then, she gave Miss Morimura something nobody else would.
Oh no.
The truth.
Number 16?
Wait, what do you mean? Could you go over that
Oh.
again?
Homie?
Our defensive maneuvers failed. So we decided to stick to the plan. We all headed to the gate to escape. But there was an explosion while we were shifting. From what I can tell, the Type 98 we were shifting in got attacked. But that's the last thing I remember. After that, nothing.
But that means... Is that how your data was damaged? It wasn't some plot by 426 after all? Just an explosion? We never did manage to completely reconstruct your data. I thought it was just that you didn't get converted in time, but... You were all dead before the shift even happened. Ida-kun, you said he killed the 4 of them. I know you did. You said he sabotaged them, killed them.
Given the chance, he certainly would have.
You lied to me?
He already tried to kill us all in the past. You know he'd have tried again if we left him alive. Killing him was the right call.
I still find it weird that Ida
That
has this body and voice here. Like, I know he's genetically identical to Shu Amiguchi, but I mean, he was quite different in this world.
Miss Morimura, I have one more question.
What is it?
Regarding 426, would you say you had any particular feelings toward him?
Feelings? Well, he was certainly a good friend. I felt like he really understood me. Well, used to, anyway. Where's this coming from?
That doesn't make sense. According to number 18, or should I say, Tamao-san, I had a hunch about Miss Morimura's feelings, and my discussion with Tamao-san only confirmed my suspicions.
Goto-kun. I'm sorry for this. I know it's sudden. I need to talk to you.
Did something happen?
What stream is skipping
It's
again?
about Morimura-san. She's been transplanting 426's memories onto Juro-kun. I only just found out.
426? As in the escaped android?
No, not that one. She's using the memory data of the man himself. It was saved during the shift.
In other words, she's trying to use Juro to create another 426?
I did my best to talk her down. She's letting me handle Juro-kun's treatment now. Still, I don't think she's given up on this.
Why is she trying to bring back 426?
Well, I've been giving her some advice about it. And I understand where she's coming from, but... Morimura-san is in love with him.
With 426?
Maybe she always has been.
Is he taking the
That's why she wants him
glasses
back
off?
as a human.
But she has to know the risks. He's a dangerous man.
True, but that's not exactly what she's remembering. Besides, she's the one who killed him. That guilt is still eating at her. Watch over Morimura-san. And try to keep her away from Juro-kun if you can.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. I can barely take the idea of 1426, let alone 2.
So I was right. Miss Morimura did have feelings for someone. When Juro Izumi lost his memories, you aimed to use him to revive 426. Make one a vessel for the other. One reason seems most likely. You harbored romantic feelings for him.
Me? With him? You're joking. That Chihiro Morimura was mind-hacked, remember? You said so yourself.
I'd like to revisit something you just mentioned. About 426 killing at least 4 individuals. Do you really not remember?
Remember what?
You've read my files, I presume? I gathered quite a lot of material in the past. Most of it is rather outdated, including Ida-san's statement concerning those victims. In other words, your answer is objectively incorrect.
Really? Well, can you blame me? Look at this body I'm stuck with. I'm bound to have some memories confused.
If you recall, I suggested that Miss Morimura was mind-hacked. That idea was based on a certain piece of evidence I found. One particular log.
What log?
If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know. 2 years before you were born, Ida-san extracted some information from 426 that in turn led to the discovery of the data log in question. As for the log itself, it contains footage from the year 2188. It was found buried in the mainframe data during the analysis of 426. You seem very disturbed by me seeing that file. So much so, in fact, that you ended up deleting all of your logs. Would you mind telling me why you did that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, at the very least, its contents suggested a connection to 426. Or even that he had been manipulating Miss Morimura. The log contained a very interesting report. Apparently, Juro Izumi downloaded memories onto Chihiro Morimura's clone.
426 was the one who overwrote my memories? So what does that mean? What are you trying to say? Your Morimura and I are both 426?
Oh, we'll see old Renya. Yeah. Oh no, that's the Aida.
Nobody's going to hear it. Still, might as well. Not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression test, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks like it'll trigger a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi. Because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, well, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
Well, they actually kind of look similar though.
The log inconveniently revealed one of your secrets. One you were desperate to keep me away from. So you deleted it. That's my theory anyway. Remember where this all began? It was the compatibility experiment. The one that produced you. Based off Miss Morimura's footage and your own admissions, I've completely misjudged the situation. All this time, I believed you were her. But even from the very beginning, you've been your own person.
So, what are you saying? I'm not Chihiro Morimura? If I'm not a duplicate of Chihiro Morimura, then who exactly do you think I am?
A completely different person.
You are Chihiro Morimura.
Well, there you have it.
No, not Miss Morimura, the teacher. Professor Chihiro Morimura.
What? Is that 2188?
2188.
Oh, she is?
And the central figure of Shikishima's interstellar development project.
And she messed things up, and now she comes here and kills Professor Chihiro Morimura as well. Okay. Gumi. Price change. Goto. So she's not clone of Morimura, she's the original Morimura, right? Because 2188 is the original one, I assume. Miss Morimura has been. Were the four, like the three others though, that tried to shift with Tommy? Oh, I know that. Okay. Renya Goto still. Shit, I'm really losing so many frames. So many frames.
Aegis activation confirmed. The terminal is completely sealed off.
Are we here now?
They've changed targets. The next terminal is just over there.
Or is this the old one?
Can't even let us catch our breath, huh?
I haven't hit my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
Chihiro-san.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business? You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you already given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left. At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go. You'll find it safer towards the river. If, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here, there's something I want to clear up. So, tell me. You were in love with Miss Morimura, weren't you? You said she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
That's hardly...
This may be our last chance to talk. Answer me.
You are correct. Is that what you wanted to hear? That I was driven by some cheap, naive impulse? That I can't think about anything else?
And that's why you brought back my memory too, isn't it? You never cared how you managed to do it. You just wanted her back.
So much.
I'm glad. You really were a slave to your desires. That's the Renya Goto I remember. It means I don't have to like you after all. Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Professor,
You should go. After all, we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
Wait, he's already activating it. What do I actually do in this story then? With the remaining like 80%? 80? 70%? Is it gonna be like the story of the fight?
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone? It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you... Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako. Asami-chan! I'm so glad you're okay. Jeez, you're so reckless. You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that
But she
way.
couldn't see that.
Can I
Thought it
bring
was an
her too?
hologram.
Hey! That's fine, just hurry up.
Survival, 42% now. And I still cannot continue Hijiyama, okay. I wonder if Hijiyama is gonna be the last one then. Flashback?
I know this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find, regardless of time period.
Yes, but this must be... Well, I suppose it must be one of those places. So, where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. I suppose we have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes. Let's go. Chihiro-san.
You think I'm the professor?
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188, namely the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals. A possible interpretation of the evidence I found.
Okay, say I am the professor. Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense?
Maybe she just made a mistake.
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted. But it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
All the
certainly
buffering.
Yes.
I can see the buffering on YouTube. I'm gonna wait for a bit. Okay, it seems
This
to be
refers
fine
to
now.
the humans who can control the... Ever since the battle that ended... But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the original plan.
What original plan?
Among the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us.
I don't know where you think you're going with this.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more context I need to provide. The log from the future I saw first. That would be the comms log I found with my own ID. The first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188. I assumed it was some future version of myself. One that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around.
It actually is, and she killed someone with it, like 20 minutes ago. They are all clones. Also, my connection keeps dying.
That log footage. They all created clones of themselves.
But yeah, she's actually not a child.
I did find a log
She has the
that
memory
proves
of
this
a
point.
like 70
What did
years
you
old
see?
woman or something like that.
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
Professor Takamiya,
Yeah, she's actually this woman, the
how are
kid.
the projections on those self-replicating probes? The simulations look good. Especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone. Glad I came to an expert then.
I mean, she
All
only
that's
appears
left is
for
the
a bit,
refinement of the memory
and
cube.
she's not relevant to the story
An
anyway.
infrastructural storage
As
cell, right?
in to most of the
Cube's
story.
made up of 5 identical memory layers. In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs. And if it can't be repaired, well, fine. 1 probe down. We've got thousands more. And our passengers? I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them. These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders. By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test. We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him? Not much, I guess.
There were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible. Though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much of that log I've seen. Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
Mind games.
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino? Being compatible, that makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188? Care to guess?
Stop it.
No? Then allow me to clarify. That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura's son.
Oh, he was?
But not her child by personal, conventional birth.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman, in accordance with the policies on population control.
I mean, he still is her child then, right?
Their blood relation wasn't exactly obvious, until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct. However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too. When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop! You saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log. So you should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura. Indeed, the files I could access were somewhat limited. Mostly company logs. Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
It's simple, really. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
Did he hack into it? Did he use the body of the dead Morimura? No.
Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs.
Huh? Oh, Yori
If I check
Fuyusaka.
Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers. It really is her ID.
I don't think she's dead. I mean, she's not dead because she's still alive. She's one of the
Though
characters that I can
she
use.
proved very helpful. She is Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is. Because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The
Yeah,
plan was for
this
the two
woman basically
newborns
had
to
like
grow up
3
with their own
clones.
separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably.
So
Chihiro Morimura was
one is a
planned to be
toddler
placed in
clone, one is
2104,
teenager
and Tetsuya
clone, and then
Ida
she
in
also had a
2024.
MILF
Yet
clone.
neither could be found.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder. So, suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us.
Yeah, basically a lot of the male characters
From the
kinda
very
comment
beginning,
on her
You never
sexual body.
intended for this world to survive.
Sensual body. 50% cleared. So there is... Okay, there is the original her. The old one. There is teenager clone kinda, compatible body. But she's basically a different person because she doesn't have her memories. And... Oh, there is the kid her. And the kid a clone of her has her memories right now. And there is the MILF version. The one that didn't have her memories, I think. But was basically another kind of version completely. I'm not sure how to explain that because it's kind of complex and complicated. Oh wait, there's another one. This one is also her. Yeah, these two are the same person. Miss Morimura and woman who looks like Miss Morimura. I think this might be a version of her that was Oh yeah, there is the version of her that was in a previous reset. So technically, yeah, they're still the same person though. Technically, I guess. I'm very close to finishing the game. 95% now.
Oh?
Oh, can I finish him? No. And yeah. Oh, this guy, Renya Goto, was in love with the thick version of, of the professor. The MILF version of the professor. But the kid version of the professor killed the MILF with the gun. So the kid with a gun killed the MILF.
Oh, that's Sentinel. That's gotta be Iori. Hey, Iori, what's going on? Iori-chan?
They all appeared on this side out of nowhere. Just keep running.
That's easy to say, but where are we even supposed to run? Miwako, I'm sorry I couldn't get you somewhere safer, but I'll handle this.
Usami-chan? Usami-chan disappeared. What the heck is going on? Don't worry. I'm going to protect you. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to stay logical. Logical. Just so you know, I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna
Is she gonna
try
shoot
something.
her?
Honestly. Goto-kun! I know you can see me. You've got a drone up, right? I need you here right now.
So all the
You don't mean
13
Goto-kun!
characters there can use
Renya Goto?
can
Yep.
can
So you know
summon
him
a
too?
sentinel.
There you are. Goto-senpai! Where did you come from?
Chihiro-san, why did you call for me?
My senior ID can get me access to the higher level commands. But I still need the biometric authentication to get it started. So I'll need your help. Though, it's not a favor for me. I'm the one who's going to be helping all of you, in the end. Don't move.
Are you trying to shift from here?
I need you to step away.
Oh, actually, Morgan, you know why they can summon Gundams? And it's because of nanomachines. I'm not joking. It's nanomachines, son.
This place is...
We're inside the underground UFO. The Sector 4 mainframe.
They react to physical trauma.
What are you trying to achieve?
Maximum hypocrisy. Once I'm done here, your fight might get just a little easier.
So basically, each one of the 13 main characters can summon a sentinel by swiping across the swiping across a part of their body. So a part of their body they got shot by a special gun.
My senior credentials should take care of the rest. Thank you. I didn't think you'd come back for me. I'm shifting you back. Now, let's get started, shall we? All units fighting the kaiju. Can you hear me?
Who's that? How'd you get on this channel?
Huh? Wait, you're the girl Miwako was helping.
Chihiro. Is that you, Chihiro?
I'm Chihiro Morimura.
What? That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace all at once. Readouts say 1.2 million people in Sector 4. They'll all be force shifted to the year 2025. As in Sector 3.
To the year 2025? You're shifting over 1 million people?
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties. That's all.
Wait a minute, Chihiro!
Initializing shift. Isn't this? That should be everyone. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. Why am I doing this?
Oh, I went through.
What's the meaning of this? How did you gain access? Explain yourself.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. I just have one favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Well, it's kind of complicated, but I'm actually asking on behalf of someone else. A young man by the name of Okino.
Tsukasa Okino?
Tsukasa Okino is her son. But he doesn't know. Oh, now I can play this game.
Sure.
Okay, this should be the last one for him.
Where do I begin? Well, I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first, but
What can I do right now? I have to save everyone. That means I need to stay at Okino's side. So the Sentinel's a weapon from the future? It's strange to say, but it does make sense. After all, even one of its computers was so far beyond what we knew.
well, I guess we're a bit early. The command ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
Go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
Something inside that inner Locitor? It's the thing calling the Deimos, right?
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the command ship in orbit, which I'll show you here. From that ship, it extracts the data of the Deimos themselves. That data is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1. Then the factory-fresh Deimos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
So why do the attacks make people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one. But, well, it'd be better if you heard it from her, the command ship.
What?
Huh? Hey, the stall is moving.
Stop!
It stopped.
What?
Is this doll some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... looks like my operation authority has been revoked. My commands aren't enough to shut them down.
They'll be back in action soon.
Hey, over here too.
Stop!
This doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
What's wrong?
That console. Looks like I can only use the controls from there. You stay here. I'll go set the timer.
Hey!
Stop!
Okino! Damn it! Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone. Anyone. I need to find someone who knows how to time travel. Sekigahara would know. Keitaro's Sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know as well. This is hardly the time for a snack.
Oh. Do I need to select then?
Okino was looking into that teacher. Maybe she knows something about time travel. If what Keitaro said is true, the Sentinel's capable of time travel. So if I can take it back from the government and Shikishima...
There are...
maybe
I think there
can
are like
use
at
it to
least
save
4
Okino.
people. 4 or 5 people who can time travel here.
I can't
But
seem
it's
to
actually
find
not
that
time
teacher.
travel. They think it's time travel, but it's not
Only
actually
for
time
helping
travel.
some
They're just
bad taste in my
shifting
mouth.
to another place.
Desperate times call
But
for
it's
desperate
kinda
measures.
complicated.
I know what I saw. Just as I was shifting, I saw Okino. And the androids were after him. I need to get back and rescue him.
I actually guessed that like 10 hours ago. Okay. I guess that my guess was kind of off. So my guess was that they are actually on another planet, and the planet is like split into different parts. But in reality, they are actually on some sort of spaceship, and the spaceship is split into like 5 parts, and each part looks like a different like era.
What's wrong?
Oh, this is the same guy, by the way.
This is for you.
Okay, no,
What's
it's
this?
the same. It's the same guy that was left behind.
Really like you.
What are you doing?
He's
Don't
a
be
cross.
crazy.
He's a cross-dressing boy.
Gotcha. Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too? That seemed like it really
So,
got to you.
He.
I thought you might be feeling left out.
So in the past, in year
You
1940.
idiot.
So both of them
You
come
thought
from the
it'd make me
past,
happy for a
kinda.
man to confess to me?
Guess not. Huh.
So he was pretending to be a girl, and the character I'm using fell in love with him because he thought he was a girl, and then he discovered that he's actually a cross-dressing femboy. So yeah, he discovered he's actually bi.
Nobody here.
Because yeah, he still likes game after discovering he's a boy. So
You? Wait, maybe...
This was the correct area to search. It is him.
Wait, that's...
this is Wally.
You're the
I know.
scout unit that was with
Maybe-
Sekigahara.
It
Why
is
do you have
basically the child
Who are
from
you?
Wally and Eva.
Takatoshi-san, let me take you. Let me take you to Okino's location. He has been been wounded by androids. His condition is critical.
What? Who exactly are you? How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmissions. Miyuki Inaba used them to inform me. Natsuno, he will need it.
Oh, sure. Here.
Gun.
What is this?
A phaser. You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Some kind of future gun?
I extracted it from the Shikishima laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe. Natsuno, please stay here.
What?
It will be dangerous. Okino may not have much time.
Then let's move. Okino!
3 active androids detected.
I'm on it.
Over here.
Is it over? Okino! Where are you hurt? Don't worry. I'll get you to a hospital.
Hijiyama-kun,
Don't talk. I'm here.
the letter. Read my letter.
No! Okino!
Wait, he dies?
No. Okino's... He's gone.
Universal Control has isolated him.
It's time to respawn.
So they finally made it here. Okino. You don't have much of a knack for love letters.
The invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12. If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my own. The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
That scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere, then you're going to need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone. So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it. That's all the reason I need. Now let's go! Sentinel number 12!
Finally. I was wondering when you'd show up.
What was that? I thought I heard Okino's voice.
You did. It's me.
Okino!
You can't see them, but I do still have legs. No ghosts here.
So the scout was right.
I'm still alive. Because we shared the Sentinel, you're the only one who I can communicate with.
What can I do? How do I save you?
I can't go back to that world anymore. I was cut off from it, to keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process eating up 80% of the inner Lossiter's memory? Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data, everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Seem real? You don't mean it was all fake? My home? The factory?
The 5 sectors are not reality. Besides the 15 of us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control. That world is a simulated space, a massive, perfect illusion for us.
None of it was real.
These
It was all a
cockpits we're in right
simulation.
now, that is reality. My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit? A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash. But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just a speck I hadn't noticed at the time. But it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy. We were born inside these pods. We have never known life outside of them.
If all that's true, how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out. But at least one thing's clear. If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same. I live in service of my country. And the people I love.
Hijiyama-kun.
I will not let you die.
Hijiyama-kun. No matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
Oh, to the final battle. This was the last one for them. Oh, continuous ladder. Cockpit is actually the only real space. Cockpit. This is where the pilots control the Sentinel. They appear to lose their clothes on entry. Oh wait, so that's why they are without clothes? It's because they were born here, basically? Well, only 3% left now. Probably 2 more left for Renyagoto.
This data is that you, Goto? It's been a while. The last time I saw you was 2 months before my death. Roughly a year ago, I think. Chairman Ogata? An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Ogata. Why would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds. She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima Chairman's hidden network. Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea. The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders. So all of this was by design? Your design? Leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market? The catastrophic consequences? You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Ark entirely. Now we must prioritize the project above all else. I'll finally have my second chance at life. You were planning on downloading yourself into a clone. A brave new Earth is waiting for me. I won't let you do this. What is Professor Morimura doing now?
She's dead.
By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity. Self-destructive to the very end. Only a few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most. My deepest condolences for your imminent death.
Shut up, Construct. Your project is over.
Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off.
It's still within comms range.
You don't have clearance.
I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity. Not of the survivors. The ones who would have clearance.
Oh. Wait, I've already seen this?
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps. This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
Nanomachines.
If Operation Aegis succeeds, a world reset will no longer be possible. This operation goes against Professor Morimura's agenda. She will stop at nothing to prevent it.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the kaiju now? Even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the kaiju's side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective, which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188. However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated
2188 is in the past. They are 921, not 1985, but there is actually the future. It's just
Recall when I
simulated
brought you to the underground
1985.
UFO. I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
This is the mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously. So why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself. More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely. A Shikishima android. Probably left here by Ida-san. They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser. They're all out of commission. Too damaged to function.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive grasp of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone, or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID. Access privileges for the entire system.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
Yes, I have my ways. This is no good. Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here. Well, Not much choice. I'll have to send direct instructions to the command ship.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. It can send commands directly to the UFO.
Is it? An Ark? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion. The comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon. Looks like about 35 minutes until the comms reconnect. But we don't have that long. Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the Kaiju's attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core. However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the Kaiju already generated. We don't know how many the factories have produced. If we could just verify their numbers. We're going to need the Sentinels after all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew. In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset. But you have one major obstacle, and that's Operation Aegis. Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense, preventing anyone from using it to control the world. Once all the terminals are sealed off, we'll be severed from the mainframe, effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens, your plan is null and void. We'd be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible. Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder, and you asked me who I think did it. If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura, then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
Did I now?
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis. A thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me, I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Goto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman, even if it was on Shikishima's behalf, a buyer simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Ark, under Kengo Ogata's oversight. Kengo Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father, and Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your talent. He passed away in 2187. His age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant. The one you created after his death using his memories. An AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice. Dug that out of a log too?
Yes. Renya Goto found that AI. The log was recorded in the colony after your death. Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories. It's clear this project was not a selfish endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity. But you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life. So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone. And presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone. That's why you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective, Miss Morimura was expendable. She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal. But
Kid
you
with
know
a
too
gun.
much. Goodbye.
Oh, last one, I guess. Oh, I can only do this one after I got everyone else at 100%. I guess it is the last story for him.
Initiating metaskill analysis. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
I'll send you the data once it's ready.
That would be great.
But I must say, this is a surprise. Okino-kun really managed to push this through? Integrating this half-coded thing into the control system?
Thank you. No, well, Okino wanted to tell you that. Thank you.
Okino-kun said that?
He said the analysis wasn't complete yet. So he appreciates your help with all this.
I see.
To look at you, anyone might think you are just a child. But you must be a truly exceptional individual. The message was Okino's, but I'd like you to know I'm grateful as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the battle.
That boy. So he appreciates me, does he? Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal, but you know too much. Goodbye.
You cannot shoot me with that gun. So anyone who knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you. And liabilities must be dealt with. Does that sum it up? If you recall, I specifically acquired this gun for your purposes. You had concerns about self-defense.
I can guess what happens next. Now you're going to use it to shoot me.
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun. I configured it very specifically. As I suspected, this gun records the time of its last discharge. And that time looks to be a near match for Miss Morimura's estimated time of death. Which suggests you used this gun to murder her. Now, on the day of the crime, you yourself were using the drone to keep tabs on Miss Morimura, weren't you? Based off of your expenses for that day, I presume you took a taxi to the crime scene.
How much do you have in that pocketbook? Were you just playing dumb this whole time? When did you realize? What gave away that I was the professor and not her?
There was a specific moment. It was back when Miura found you here. You described Miura as an excellent design engineer. But the Miura of 2188 was the design engineer, not him.
Did you dig that out of Renya Goto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura, the AI of Sentinel number 17. He also told me about the existence of the logs.
So, what happens to me now? If you're not killing me, I assume you're at least locking me up?
Considering what you did to Miss Morimura, I'm admittedly conflicted. But giving into my emotional reaction wouldn't solve anything. Vengeance isn't going to bring her back. So, with that in mind, I would rather choose the path that gets me closer to the truth. That is what I want now. To see what lies at the end of all this. To see what she never could. You told an obvious lie. You made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your cup of tea. Yet you and Izumi shared an intimate relationship in the year 2188. That was clear enough from all the evidence I found. Even the placement seemed intentional. You and Izumi, together in Sector 1. You died before you could set up the memory transplant. At that point, I can only assume, Izumi sympathized with you and helped carry out your vision. I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive. He just wants to live again. But you, why are you so intent on transplanting your memory?
Because there has to be a leader. Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into fear, spite, resentment. It'd be the colony all over again.
I see. As I suspected. Your devotion to this goal is inspiring in some ways. Are you a gambling woman? I'd like to propose a bet. We'll leave the terminals alone for you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off. Your loop would still be viable.
And in exchange?
As it currently stands, it'd be impossible to revert to your original plan without some compromise. But consider this. Even this final phase won't truly be the end. We'll have plenty of struggles beyond it. Plenty more pain ahead of us. If we can prove to you that we will overcome that, if we prove to you that we can face the unknown, then are we not worthy to take up your cause, inheriting your goal, and seeing it through?
You make an interesting point.
We can solve this problem ourselves. So my proposal is this. Let us fight our war. No sabotage. If we fail, then I could hardly object to a reset anyway.
That's your bet? You don't stand a chance.
Well, I suppose we'll see about that.
Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We've barely had a moment to breathe. The girls may be pushing their limits.
I'm still okay. I can keep fighting.
There are 3 terminals remaining. We can protect 2 of them with Aegis, but we're on our own with the last terminal.
How much longer do we need to hold out?
We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off.
10 hours we don't have. But her plan is our last hope.
Then we fight to the last, until we have nothing left.
The kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
Brace yourself, Keitaro. We are soldiers, and this is the moment we train for. Hours, days, it doesn't matter. We'll hold the line. Let's go.
Chihiro-san. You're listening, aren't you? If you're out there, please respond. Chihiro-san.
What is it now?
You know a way to link up with the command ship. One that doesn't rely on its position, don't you?
You're thinking of when I revised the decode.
Right now, we need that shortcut.
And this is where you reveal some new leverage over me. I can't wait to hear what log you found this time.
No. This time, I'm asking a favor.
You have to be joking. You do realize the position I'm already in?
I do. Even still, all I can do is beg. I just want us to have a chance.
This is the most idiotic... I lied to you, you know. Do you know which lie I'm talking about?
Not this time.
When I said I wasn't going to like you. You're an infuriating man, Remya Goto.
Chihiro-san.
Ready? Everyone, listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear?
Thank you.
Honestly, humans can be so irrational. Though, I guess, I might be the most irrational one here. If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance. Initiating communication.
Ah. I guess I can now access the last 2 battles. Okay, I have cleared everyone. The story's cleared. 100%? I guess I need to do the final 5 battles if I want to see the ending then. Minami and you're on the strike team.
Understood.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a sec. Allow me.
I'll participate.
Someone's gotta do it. Those 2.
Are they here? Not yet, right?
Don't push yourself so hard. I can hold the line here, Natsuno-san. Please fall back if you need to. Natsuno-san?
You know, Miura-kun, you kinda remind me of BJ.
I do?
Weird, right? It's not like the two of you are that similar, even.
If I had to guess, it's because he felt the same way. You can withdraw, Natsuno-san. I'll stay here. As a shield.
I'm not going anywhere. Number 17's gonna win this for us. It's BJ's own Sentinel, after all.
You're right. He and that Sentinel are one and the same. And I know I can count on him to protect you.
Daimo's signature's approaching. They're coming.
Well, nothing else for it. Please, cover me.
I need to think things through. I'm counting on you.
I wonder if there is a way to not
Hope I can pull my weight. Your turn.
I don't think the game has gameplay options, right? Okay. No, there's nothing.
What's our plan?
Gotta keep my spirits up.
Not throwing
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Are we? With your turn.
Let's go. I won't give up. There's still hope.
I'm in range. Stay calm.
I won't give up. I'm counting on you.
Better put on a show. You can jump. Man, we've got it. Hope I can pull my
Win. I need to think things through.
Okay. I kill him.
Got it.
Should be fine.
Stay calm. Remember your training. Take that! Enemy unit got your sights on me. Within enemy threat range.
Oh, dude. Forgot this attack. It is a good one.
Man, what man? We've got it rough.
Okay. No, I think it should be fine. See it one more time.
Nice. There you go. How's this?
I won't give up. We will not lose.
Are we?
Get it. Gotta keep it together. I won't give up.
Oh, shield hoping. Yes.
Yes! One down.
Not throwing away my shot. Target confirmed.
We will not lose. Did I? They won't get past. Gonna be okay. Definitely.
If I go in this direction, I guess it doesn't matter. They're all gonna die soon anyway.
There's still hope.
Where are they? Leave it to me.
Wait, those guys are tanky.
Gotta do something.
Should I use? We'll probably upgrade the railgun. Okay.
Hit! Here goes. I won't give up. I'm ready. Got it! Enemy destroyed.
That's it. Take that. I won't back down. Enemy on the move. Not throwing
Gotta
away.
keep it together. Just watch. Did it! There's still hope. I won't give up. We will.
What now? Stay calm. I can do this.
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
How's this?
The wait for the interceptors to do stuff.
Damn Kaiju. Too slow.
Here goes. They won't. I need to think things through. I'm counting on you. Gotta keep it
What
together.
now? Your turn. Stay calm. Your turn.
Let's go now. We will not lose. I won't give up.
Are we winning?
Here goes.
Now we just gotta slam the Aegis down on the others, right?
Unfortunately, it's not so simple. If we activate Aegis on all the terminals, time as we know it will stop in this world.
We'll stop time? You gotta be shitting me.
Our link to Universal Control would be completely cut off. Everyone but us will disappear. They'll never come back.
And that's not all. We'll be completely isolated, trapped in a dead world. Just us in the ruined city, until the day we die.
So this Aegis isn't gonna save our asses after all.
So that's Operation Aegis. Even then, I guess she thought it'd be better than being annihilated.
If Morimura believed the Sentinel project was a lost cause, this must have seemed like our only option.
We won. BJ, I did my best.
Wait, I'm still getting mystery points. Proceed to the next wave, yes. So, Kurabe Yakushiji. Kurabe.
I'm ready.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Hi,
I think I
Yakushiji
overdid
is
it.
overload. I need to recover, I guess. Can I recover a single
I'm
person?
sorry.
No.
I think I'll go.
Shiji. I guess at this point it doesn't matter. I'll probably just have what I was using before.
I got this.
Done.
Operation Aegis. Miss Morimura probably didn't know how tough it would be.
if we'd gone through with Morimura's plan without the Sentinels, I can't even imagine where we'd be. Tetsuya Ida probably never realized Sentinel combat would get this rough.
Even if we got another chance somehow, our chances of winning wouldn't be any better. Even the one they called 426 couldn't have predicted this.
He wasn't exactly a nice cat, but I trust him.
You're right. No turning back now. All we can do is see it through. Okay. Back me up!
We will. I need to think things through. I'm counting on you.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
I guess
No
it's
point
just way we
overthinking
can.
it. They ought to be.
Man, we've got it. Your turn.
There's still hope. I won't give up.
Are we winning? Your turn.
Go away! I won't give up. We must.
Signatures from above.
Oh, I didn't upgrade Jirokurabe's sentry to maximum. Yeah, right.
I'm counting on you. I can take them
Put
all.
on a show for Yuki-chan.
Enemies, we must survive. We must win.
I don't really want to move here though.
There. Yes. Destroyed.
Okay. What now?
Okay.
Die already! Got him! That's what you get!
Hope I can pull my weight.
No. Maybe here.
Try this. Bullseye. Enemy down. What can I do? Back me up. Nice. What now? Gotcha. Nice. Oh no, you don't.
We must survive.
What do I do? They're like any other punks. Let's do this! Yeah! See ya!
We will not lose.
I should probably remove the initial attack from my characters,
Do this.
like the first basic attack. I feel like it doesn't really do much, especially against like bigger waves.
Hope I can pull my weight. Do this.
So I should probably move Ogata to that side.
That's the power. Can't mess this up. Signatures from above. Back me up.
We must win. Take that. Got it. Enemy destroyed.
They're like any other punks.
Where?
I'll try.
I guess I should just move him.
Number 10 confirmed.
Stay calm. I can do this. Here goes. Bingo.
We must survive. I've got you now. Yes, I did it.
These guys basically take no damage from the EMP.
Nailed it.
I need to think things through. There. Got it. One down.
What can I
They're
do?
like any other punks.
Better put on a show.
No, just wait.
I can take it.
This is getting rough. Feels like it could all end at any second. So, Kisaragi, there's something I gotta tell you. Well, I like you.
You have no idea how to do this!
But... Hey, what are you talking about?
I mean, we're still in open comms. Everybody can hear you. Kinda awkward.
What, that's bad? But... This is how they always do this stuff in the movies.
Ogata-kun? I thought you sounded kinda cool.
Sorry, Karabe, but... that shit just makes me feel even worse.
What does it mean?
We won.
That's kinda harsh on Robin.
I guess, mission complete.
It is 8. Clear without a sentinel being immobilized. Clear within 60 seconds. And... Should I bring more of them, maybe? I guess I can bring 6.
I'm there.
Not a problem.
How many terminals we got left?
Looks like 4. Nothing for it. Outnumbered as we are, we have to cover them all.
It's the only chance we have. At least until Miyuki Inaba reconnects with us.
Let's do our country proud, Amiguchi. Show these fiends the courage of Japan.
I'll hold them back, no matter what.
You're an inspiration to us all, Yakisoba Pawn Angel.
Hijiyama-san, could you stop calling me that? Daimo signatures incoming. They're here.
Looks like duty calls, huh?
Exactly. That's the true pride of the men of Japan. The will to stare death in the face and laugh.
Excuse me, but the ladies are kicking butt out here too.
Hey, works for me. Kill my kaiju too. Knock yourself out.
They're within range now.
Gotta think. Back me up!
We must win. I'm counting on you.
Oh wait, I didn't upgrade. Again,
What do I do?
What's the situation? Need help.
No, hope I like it. I'll try. Man, we've got it rough. Your turn. What do I do?
They're like...
Okay, let's clean them up.
What do I do? Stay calm. I can... Your turn.
I won't give up. We must win.
Still not
Maximum
used to
reach
this thing.
already.
No fight I can't win.
What now? Back me up!
I'll just... what to do.
Hope I can pull my weight. Better put on a show.
Take this!
We will. I can help. Need help. Enemy destroyed.
I have to focus. Just watch.
I don't even have 6 weapons on Kurabe, I just realized. Can I just leave it to Pepper and Sentry?
Okay.
Oh, more Interceptor.
I can help. Hope I can pull my weight.
Maximum reach. Oh, wait, is the maximum for like everyone? I thought it was per character. Okay.
Come on! Take it! What now?
Okay, I ought to be used to fights by now. Let's do this! Got a target on the thing! They got me.
Just gonna tackle everyone.
You want to see it? Here we go. Take it! I ought to be used to fights by now.
Nice.
Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We barely had a moment to breathe.
Oh, I've actually seen this
I'm still okay. I can keep fighting.
There are 3
in the
terminals
story,
remaining.
yeah.
But we're on our own with the...
How much longer do we need to hold?
We need to re-establish a connection.
10 hours, sweetheart.
But her plan is our last.
Then we fight to the last.
The kaiju are heading for the next.
Brace yourself, Keitaro.
Yeah,
We are
okay.
soldiers.
No, that is
This is
different.
the moment we trained for. Hours. Days. It doesn't matter. We'll hold the line.
Did we win?
I won't lose to the kaiju.
Oh, forgot. Misclick. Maximum 4 strike team members. We are overloaded. Oh, almost overloaded.
I'll fight.
1,
My
2,
turn. Let's go.
3, 4.
I'll fight.
Does he have tackle? Yeah, he does. Gun. I don't need upgrades here. Yeah, probably. Wait, no, it was not him. I think I was trying to upgrade her Neuralink to maximum. Probably a waste, but doesn't look like there's a maximum. Maybe it's like 99.
Another high quad. And a new model at that.
If I could just hit it from a blind spot while it's charging its plasma cannon. I need to pilot perfectly to get in close, even if it means I might not come back. Don't talk like that, Megumi. This isn't like you. But I'm the one who got everyone into this mess.
I figured you were just some prissy little nerd whining about your problems. But you're a real badass. More than these guys, anyway. You're okay in my book. Come on, follow my lead.
Stick to the plan. Stay in formation.
Sentry stone first.
What's up? Always think ahead. Backup deployed.
I just realized I have 1 Sentinel per generation now.
Gotta keep it together. What do you do?
Stay on guard. Here's the plan. Backup deployed.
Let's go, Natsuno. Go away! What do I do? Lend us a hand.
Hostiles confirmed.
Stay on guard. I'll stop them. Hit. Target destroyed. I'll make it work.
Anti-air defense.
You're gonna be okay. Definitely. Ready for this?
I don't think there is a time limit on this one.
Kaiju ahead!
The practice round's over.
Oh, these are flying enemies?
Anti-air defense.
Stay calm. Lend us a hand.
Always think ahead. Backup deployed.
Multiply.
Brace for combat.
forgot whatever the other Sentinels, not Sentinels, sentries.
Always think ahead.
Okay,
Now then.
I think that's all enemies spawn.
I've got to do this. Lend us a hand. Focus. What do I do?
Target confirmed.
No, just wait.
Next move. Backup deploy.
More interceptors. And then wait.
Always think ahead. Much obliged.
Everyone listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay position. We should be connected soon. However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear? If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance. Initiating communication. I'm connected. I never imagined this kind of workaround.
This is where we're at. We've got 2 terminals left. What do we do?
The processing is almost done. I'm getting back to working on the mainframe. Even if you cover the next one, there'll still be 1 terminal left. Activate Aegis for that one, and protect the terminal.
So we made it through.
Okay, that is what I think. Oh. Yeah, next one is probably the last one before I see the ending, I think. Player will now maintain a terminal defense rate of 50% or higher.
Let's all handle this.
Can I have Sentinel being mobilized? Can I just have like
You want me to go?
Sentries and interceptors for the whole thing? Oh wait, she doesn't have.
Let's go.
One. Max, Guardian Avenger. Oh wait, he's the only one that has this thing. And just plasma cover is the last thing. This one is gonna have a boss, I assume.
Something's off.
Ground vibrations detected. I'll send the drones to check it out.
Warning. Dymo signatures approaching. Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis.
What is that? I can't even see the top of it. It's gigantic. Guess this is another of their upgrades. Is it related to those 4-legged ones? But it's massive.
300 meters in height. It's the largest Deimos we've seen.
We've gotten too strong. They're trying to restore the balance.
Juro's right. This is the system's countermeasure against you, to level the playing field.
Wasn't this system supposed to give us an advantage? It's set to a level that makes sure they can compete with us, at least.
It could go either way. What actually happens is all up to you.
Guess they're throwing all they can at us.
All we have to do is take them down, right? I'm on it.
Hijiyama-kun, just remember, the mission is to protect the terminal.
You must destroy the high quad packs. Okay. Okay, can I wonder if I can just spawn a Guardian Avenger on him? Oh.
What's our next move? Backup deployed. Better put on a show for Yuki-chan. Your turn.
Still not used to this. Clean him up.
I can help. Number 14, beginning movement.
Wait, they're healing?
Your turn. Always think ahead.
Yeah, I guess the number of interceptors is has a global limit.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Number 21 on the move.
What can I do? I have
Move him as well then.
Number 13.
What to do? Need help. I did it. I gotta do this. Stay calm. What do I do? Number 15.
Okay, now let's do this. Okay, what's the plan? We're sitting
Hope I
ducks
can
here.
hold my weight. Are we winning?
Number 20, move it out, asshole.
Always think ahead. Number 22.
Dymo signatures
Ah,
approaching.
more?
Enemy in range.
Oh, there are more of them. Shit, he's gonna have a shield, isn't he?
Universal control processing is at 95%. It's almost there. Keep the
Okay,
giant dymos in check and protect the terminal.
I didn't account for the big shield. Wait, those are shields, right? Wait, do I check?
Now then.
So that is... Absolutely, I forgot. I assume it is. So do I actually move in towards that, for example?
Keep this thing moving. Still not used to this thing. Number 21.
I can't keep going. The kaiju's in the way. Okay. That's it. Got it.
Nice. We can do this. Right? Lend us a hand.
Numbers.
I'll take it down quick.
Enemy threat range.
You guys bring up those.
Attack landed. Got it. Let's do this.
Here's the
Bad
plan.
move, dipshit.
Enemy threat range. Hit confirmed. Good.
Oh, he's not doing much damage here. Okay, well,
Clean him up. Kill it for me, huh? Asshole.
Hope I can pull my weight.
Here goes.
Bingo! There you go. Now then.
they just kill the small ones then.
Too slow. Hit. I gotta think. What now? Number 13.
Okay,
Moving out.
what's the plan? No screw with me. Nice. That ought to do it.
Stay calm. Lend us a hand. I'll just... Yes. Yes. See ya.
Stay calm.
Uh,
I can do this. Here's the plan. Always think ahead. You can't mess this up. I'm here.
Okay, let's do this. Come on. That do it?
This place I know.
What's the situation?
Wait, City is actually losing health. Realize. Maybe I haven't been paying attention
Right?
to missiles and stuff.
I've got to do this. Number 15,
Still not
moving
used
out.
to this thing.
Nothing destroyed.
What's the plan?
Confirmed termination of Axos.
I need to get
So what do I do?
Can't ask if I have focus.
I'm here.
I can do this. Right? How do
I need to. Enemies in front of me.
Okay. I've got to do this. What do I do?
No. For some reason I just cannot move though.
How's that? I did it? I'm moving quickly.
Now
Structure is destroyed.
backup deployed.
They don't stand a chance. Stay calm. I can do your turn.
Still not used to this thing. Okay, what's the plan? Number 21 on
Can't
the
mess
move.
this up.
That hit. Got him.
I've got to do this. Stay calm.
Oh, she can. Okay, she can move. It's just that she's kind
Number
of
15,
limited.
moving out.
She's a ground unit.
Hope I can pull my weight.
Dipshit.
Your turn.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Die! Nice!
After me. What can I do?
I'm here.
Always think ahead. Hit confirmed. Good. Target destroyed.
What's the situation?
Oh, that's a big attack. Getting.
Need help.
Okay, charging a big one. Is there a way I can stun? Do I even have a stun? I don't have one.
Your turn.
Yeah, everyone is gonna get hit then.
We can do this. Right? How do I...
No fight I can't win.
Now then. Good timing. That easy. Signal offline.
Hope I can pull my weight. Your turn. What now? Damn Kaiju.
That's not much damage.
Axos EX Dymo signature.
What's optimal?
Okay.
Locked on. Hit. How many down?
Okay, let's do this.
Wait. Can I even target that? Oh, is it flying?
Clean them up.
I'll take them down quick. Deploying decoy.
Man, we've got it rough. Your turn.
Here's the
Big
plan.
mistake, pal.
What's optimal?
Okay.
What now? Gotta
This
think.
place is
What's the situation? What do I do? Lend us a hand.
What now?
Next.
I have to focus. I'm here.
Here's the plan. How's this? Good. That easy. That's that.
Better put on a show. Your turn.
TD is at
Okay, let's do this.
86%. I cannot. Oh. Oh, wait, she's outside?
Clean them up.
Oh no, she's not outside the map. Okay, it looked like she was.
Now then.
I'll take them down quick. Threat range. Need help.
Stay on guard. Backup deployed.
Stay calm. I can Okay. Hope I have to focus. Can't.
Still not.
I have what now?
Okay.
Man, I have.
We can do this.
What can I
I've got to do this. Number 15.
Next move.
Ah, she actually got hit. guy is tanky.
This kind of damage wasn't in my projections.
Oh.
Must have miscalculated.
Ready to give up then? We can always call it here.
Apologies, Professor, but this game's not over yet.
I shouldn't have moved in there. Okay,
Okay, what's the plan?
yeah, that was a bad idea, I guess.
I can help.
And also I should have brought more attack. And also physical attackers with me, probably.
Stay on guard.
Okay, let me move away then.
Number 22, advancing.
No fight I can't win. Clean him up.
Always think ahead. Here's the plan. Always think ahead. Return.
I need to think. Deploying decoys. Focus. Lend us a hand.
Here's hope I can pull my weight. Your turn.
Stay on guard. Always think ahead.
Okay, let's do this.
Enemy threat range.
Oh wait, she can actually hit him.
That do it? Bad move. Shit.
Next move. What's optimal? Number 12. Always think ahead. How's this?
Stay calm. I can do this. Gotcha. Bingo.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. What's the
gonna wait.
Deploying decoys.
This fight is actually quite long.
I'm here.
A lot longer than I expected, actually.
Big mistake, pal.
Lend us a hand.
What? Man, we've got it.
What's optimal?
No fight I can't win. Nice.
Now then. What's optimal?
Bad move, dipshit.
Deploying decoys.
I need to move her away now. Ah,
What can next?
never mind, too late.
Always stay calm.
She took a lot of damage.
I can do this.
Wait, place a shield. Never used that.
Thanks.
Now that I think about it.
Gotta think.
Yeah.
Back me up.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Okay, let's do this.
Stay calm. Lend us a hand.
It's that easy. Always think ahead.
Man, we've got it rough. Hope I can pull my weight.
Sounds like your situation.
Enemy threat range.
I'll take her down there.
Stay on guard.
Within enemy threat.
Next move.
I have to focus.
What can I do?
Amiguchi, your Sentinels beat to shit.
I'm fine. It's not as bad as it looks.
Come on. Just don't be a hero, alright?
Can't mess
Well,
with it.
it's taking a lot of damage.
I can better put on a show for you. Are we?
What do I do?
I need to wait.
What can I do? Stay calm.
Okay,
What's
What's
that
the
for?
situation?
Okay, what's the plan? Still not used to this thing. There you go. How's that?
Oh, nice.
You picked a fight with the
Confirmed
wrong.
termination of
Finally.
backlog EX Dynamo.
Aegis will activate for this terminal soon. Just one left.
Oh, I have one more. Yeah, I forgot about that.
What's happening? Is everything still running? The processing is complete. It looks like it worked. The mainframe is responding.
Really? You mean we actually won?
I'm sorry, but it's not over yet. We made it.
Ah, there is a force area, I guess. Well, how big is it gonna be though?
Simple.
Only A. I will need to redo this. I just took such a long time. Oh, it's only one. Yeah, I will probably redo that when I decide to go for trophies and stuff. I guess I should probably have physical attackers with me.
I'm ready.
Here goes.
I'll fight.
What? Unlocked something. Anti-air demolisher plane. Oh. This is actually quite useful. Well, I think it's fine for now. Wait, I didn't check the objectives. Ah, wait, can I see the objectives? Let me go back. Okay, maybe not. I guess I'll just redo it if I need to for
Well, it
trophies.
manages the world, right? Keeps things running smooth, keeps us thinking we're from our own eras.
So why would it let some crazy disaster like this go unchecked?
What? You're saying it's not working?
Universal control is still operating. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be getting headlines of this happening around the world.
So, the system doesn't think this is unusual? That's right. Because it's checking it against the decode inside you. It convinces the system that's a normal process. That's when the Deimos appear. Universal control has no idea it's under attack.
The mainframe gets taken over before it can even register anything. It forces a manual system reset.
If it was aware of any of this, it'd never let this situation even happen.
It still hasn't picked up on the problem? This whole giant robot apocalypse thing is kinda hard to miss.
The Aegis severs the link. It can't detect any of this.
Cutting off its connection to its nerves. Like a doctor's anesthetic before the knife.
It's numb to the intrusion. And that's why we have to wake it up and show it the threat. We have to make the system understand. This is not normal. It's a state of emergency. So how do we do that? I can broadcast the terminal link signal from the command ship I'm on. By routing the signal through here, I can reconnect the link severed by the Aegis. That should make Universal Control finally realize what's going on. So this was your big fallback plan? Yes. It's the only option we have left. And that'll fix all of this? We won't have to fight anymore? Not yet. You've still got 5 minutes and 44 seconds until the mainframe is ready. If the final terminal is taken over before then, when the world gets reset, you'll all vanish along with it. This is the moment of truth. The final battle. Please.
It is the actual final battle now, I guess. Oh, that's what I call it. Defend the terminal. And the mainframe activates. So I need to defend for 5 minutes. Oh wait.
I'm here. Next move. Backup deployed.
Let's go, Natsuno.
Which way? Here.
Okay, what's the plan? Clean him up!
Unbelievable.
I'll just need help.
What next?
Oh, I'm gonna wait.
Let's see. Always think ahead. Backup deployed.
No fight I can't win. Clean him up!
I can help now. Incoming signatures from above.
Take one.
Ready for this?
Next move. Stay on guard.
I
Need to think what to do.
I can keep this thing moving.
I need to get rid of the shields though. Where is it? No idea.
Still not used to this thing.
What next? I guess stay on guard. What's up?
I can't win.
Die already! I have to focus.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Just watch.
Now then.
Enemy front range.
How do I tell how long is left? Doesn't show you anyway.
The last adjustments are going smoothly.
Oh,
Here's the
a
plan.
little bit. Luckily, they're not spawning boss enemies, I guess. At the very least.
What's the situation?
Gotta think. Okay.
Recharge. Need to recharge.
Always think ahead.
Defensive mode active.
What's optimal? How's this? Hit.
Gotta keep my spirits up.
They're very close now.
Let's see.
Clean him up.
Next
I'll
move.
take them down quick.
Get it.
Gotta do something.
Shit. So many enemies.
Big mistake, pal.
Gotta think. Always think ahead. Backup deployed. The practice.
I can help. Need help.
Come on.
Let's go, Sentinel.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
He hasn't done anything here. maybe I shouldn't have brought a melee character with me, or at least another one with different skills.
Target destroyed. Unbelievable. I'm
What is he
acting
gonna
like
do?
an amateur.
And do this.
Take this. Yes. Try
And
again.
kill the big guys.
Right, I can't win. Clean him up.
Get it. Processing is halfway done.
Halfway?
You've all come so far. Let's go,
Halfway?
Threat range.
Well, okay. It's gonna take a long time. I thought she was almost. She said she was almost done.
Here's the plan. How's this? That easy. How many down?
When I can help. I won't let you. Attack landed. I'll take them all.
The practice round's over.
Kill the big guys. Ah, it's too far away.
Still not used to this thing. Clean him up. Bad move, dipshit.
Gotta get rid of the laser guy there.
That hit. Get down. Stay on guard.
Oh wait, it's his shield.
Slow.
Shield thing.
Hit. Signal online. Let's see.
Within enemy threat range.
They're finished. How's that? Found.
Gotta keep it
I guess
together.
these goons don't like me.
Ready for dig?
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Same thing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get an S here either. I think I fucked up with the character selection, to be honest.
Good. Target destroyed.
Take them down quick.
Within enemy threat range.
They should probably upgrade some of the wide AoE skills.
That one. I did it. Watch
What
this.
next? Yes. Enemy down. Okay. I'm here. Now you got it. How's this?
And they all have shields.
No fight I can't win.
Enemy threat range.
Clean 'em up.
It is already at 81%.
Let's go, Natsuno.
You're done. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Sense Raptor, here's the plan.
Within enemy threat range.
Oh, the shield thing is here.
That easy.
And I cannot destroy it.
Enemy threat range.
Deploying decoys.
Okay, let's do this. Still
Can't
not
mess this up. No practice rounds over.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll destroy the big one, I guess.
They're finished. How's that? Bow down. One's optimal. Backup deployed.
Gonna be okay. Definitely. Ready for dig?
Now I wish I had more G3.
Attack them, I'll take them on.
G3 Sentinels.
Take this. A fight. Is that it?
They're
Stay on
attacking
guard.
the team within enemy threat range.
Locked on. Hit.
No fight I can't win. Nice. Give it up.
Life support final processing and
We're in
Ah.
the final stretch.
25.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here.
I wonder if I'll have to kill all enemies then.
enemy threat range.
They're gonna be part of the mission. Oh,
Life comes at you fast.
Threat range.
see where I need to go.
They're finished.
Okay, let's do this. Go through with me. How's that? You're a threat. I can do it.
One's optimal. Slow. That easy. That's my win.
Okay. That shield is gone. Focus on killing now.
What? Okay. Gotta think. I'm here.
As long as I can keep this thing moving, still not dead.
Unbelievable. Always think ahead. Good timing. Good.
Oh, I guess it's not actually time-based. I just need to kill everyone, right? Because I think I've almost killed every diamond here.
I guess one's optimal. How's this? Hit. Target destroyed. Practice rounds over.
here.
Can't mess this up. I have to focus. What's the situation? Let's go, Natsuno.
Next move. Now then, what next? Target.
Okay, let's
see.
Oh, which one is flying?
Come next move. Now then.
It's gonna be okay.
Thank you.
Emergency escape preparations complete.
Nice.
Universal control suspended. Interlocutor link disconnected.
Oh, recording paused.
What happened? I don't see anything. Where is everyone?
Right here.
I can't tell what's going on outside. How about you?
Same here. My Sentinel's not responding.
I can't even get out of mine. Still stuck in this damn cockpit. Relax, everyone.
Tsukasa Okino? You're alive?
And not just me. Tamao-san's safe too, even if she's still out cold.
Tamao-san's alright? Really?
I know you've all been assuming these are the Sentinel cockpits, but they're not. They've always been something else entirely.
Then, where are we?
If my communications are reaching you, that means you're now outside Universal Control.
You're saying we're out of that virtual city space? Does that mean this is the real world?
Real world? What are you talking about?
The 5 sectors you know? They're artificial worlds. We've been living in a virtual reality.
That wasn't real?
We were born within the simulation. We spent our whole lives in a waking dream. And now, we're finally awake. We're back in reality.
Wait, Jiro-kun. Aren't we supposed to be on a different planet now? That was like the whole point of interstellar development, wasn't it?
Minami's right. This is a whole different planet. And I think we're in one of the 5 sectors.
Oh, so it was a different planet.
This isn't Earth. But I don't think it's a residential district at ground level.
Oh, wait, it's
It's
not?
a pod facility where we've all been sleeping. So, does that mean everything up until now was just one big illusion?
Even if that's true, what we lived was real. What we felt was real. This was Fluffy's plan all along. Or, well, Jiro Izumi's plan. The one he brought from the ruined world. It was your only chance. No other escape plan had any possibility of survival. By reconnecting the terminal link, the mainframe detects abnormal conditions. It then initiates the emergency escape procedure. That's what he found out.
So that was 426's plan.
But there was one more issue that prevented escape. Namely, your bodies. You weren't ready to live outside of the pods.
What? Is that what this cockpit was for?
You couldn't survive outside that environment. Your bodies needed conditioning to sustain your lives unaided. It was a very long process. We had to give you all the preparation time you needed.
So, are we done cooking in here? Can we get out yet?
Yes. The growth process has finally come to an end. So what happens to everyone else back in the city? I knew you would ask me about that. It's part of why I didn't explain the details sooner, but... they are not human. They only exist within the simulation. All 1.2 million people. Everyone who lived in those sectors. They were all AI, managed by universal control. That's not going to be easy to accept. If it's any comfort to you, the professors saved all their data. They haven't been erased. They all still exist. Please, no more secrets. What was this whole interstellar development project for? Was all this stuff with the kaiju part of the plan? Testing us? Actually, it might have been because of the old me. The Ryoko Shinonome of 2188 tried to sabotage the plan. Maybe that's why the Daimos appeared.
She wanted to stop it.
She was sick of humanity. Sick of the despair.
I saw the logs from those who were there in the final days. And the end was truly horrific.
So what can we expect from this new planet? I think we're due some basic information if we're going to live here.
It is approximately 1,200 light years from Earth, in the direction of the Virgo constellation. The planet is RS-13 Alpha. It has 2 moons. The time elapsed since departing the solar system is...
Okay, that's good for now. Any more of this crap in my head's gonna
Must have
explode.
been millions of years,
If you
right?
say so. In any case, this will be your new Earth. The satellite's about to enter the atmosphere. In a couple moments, you'll lose your connection to the command ship. But before that, please allow me to offer a word of apology. I believed this plan would be impossible. After all, some of you had never even piloted a Sentinel before. I thought I would just throw everything into the plan. That way I could at least end this with no regrets. But, against all odds, you pulled it off. No matter how far technology may come, it's humanity who always seems to make miracles come true. You've done well, children of mankind. Once you're out of your pods, I can't talk to you anymore. But I'll always be watching over you from my place in the sky. Don't ever forget that.
If you're watching this footage, that means Project Ark was a success. You have left Earth behind. But you are now on a planet terraformed to be a second Earth. Probes were scattered into space in search of viable planets. I can't say how far your planet is from Earth, but even the closest candidate planet is 12 light years away. It may have been tens of thousands of years. No, it's likely an even more astronomical amount of time has passed. Unfortunately, by the time you watch this, humanity will have gone extinct. In the end, we couldn't save Earth from ruin. But you are our reincarnations,
There are...
our successors.
How are they
Stand
gonna...
on an uncharted world full of new hope.
There are
Having reached
only
18 years
13 of
age,
them, right?
You'll now undergo a 2-year program of special training. This will give you some vital knowledge for daily life and future development. Once you're finished with that program,
Or do they have like more pods to
you can finally
develop people?
take your first steps into your new homeland.
Hello, everyone. I am Tamao Kurabe,
It's gonna be hard repopulating Earth with like 13 people.
and that's what I'll be providing in this program. As I've been asked, I'll provide what explanation I can. We're transporting a massive cache of genetic information to the new world. There will be cloning and species restoration efforts for all kinds of
Oh,
flora
okay.
and
I guess they're
fauna,
gonna clone everything then.
including humans. The 15 of you, however, will be direct descendants, generated from those who survived this ordeal. Together, you will rebuild the
15?
human race anew.
Isn't it 13?
However, while the flora and fauna can mostly be left to their own devices, we cannot say the same of you remaining humans. After all, what makes
Those videos just now. So those were meant to play if everything went according to plan. I guess the idea was for us to step outside at 20 years old. It's so dark.
It's kind of early for them, right? Because they are... Right now they are around 13 years old.
The pod opened. Where is everyone?
Here. Stand up slowly.
Everyone is naked
Your
right
eyes
now.
will get used to the light outside in no time.
Yakushiji.
You're the last one.
Can I even show this on stream?
Everyone's already outside. Come on. What's the matter? You look so surprised.
Just thinking. This must be the real you, Yakushiji.
Do I seem that different?
Now I can feel you next to me. I can feel your heart beating.
We can finally touch each other. With real hands. Real skin.
Okay. Please, game, they are 13 years old. They are, right?
What do we do now?
Are they 13 or are they 20 now?
Let's go join the others.
They were still 13 in the... Well, they were in the simulation,
but... to save the human race. We already know what we're going to do now.
We terraform. There are buildings already. Is that what the terraform things did? The dimers?
We're going to live.
Ah, journey's end, new beginning. That's the end of the game, I think. Is there any... Can I skip this? Ah, can I skip? I think that is the end, right? Because I doubt there is anything else. I know I have to unlock a few more things, maybe. I think I need to get S rank on the penultimate quest, yeah. And then I don't know what else I need to do to get the called the platinum trophy, but I'm probably gonna do that in my own time because right now I'm very hungry. I need to go and eat dinner. I'm probably just gonna wait for the credits to end before I end the stream, just in case there is some sort of like additional scene, even though I don't think there is one. But yeah, that is the end. The last 13 Sentinels. Oh, there is a scene.
Reboot complete. Universal Control appears to be operating normally.
Things seem fine here as well. The terminal connected without any issues.
Sector 4 has come back online.
I knew you could do it, Ida-kun. After all that, I'm glad I gave you full control.
Tomi, I have to know. I assumed you'd hate me after everything. That you'd think me a monster.
I was alone after I shifted to the command ship, but in my darkest hour. Do you know whose ID I relied on?
Shu Amiguchi's.
Because, no matter what form he takes, there's one man I've always counted on. It's you, Ida-kun. It's always been you. Don't you know that by now?
All I ever wanted was to be with you. If it's possible, I'd like to join you. Wherever you are.
You'd come here? That would be great. But maybe it should wait until after all the sectors are back.
Is that all? I'll have it done in a heartbeat. You doubt me?
No doubts at all, Ida-kun. The man I fell in love with can do anything. The command ship is about to cross the horizon. It'll be goodbye. At least for another 14 hours.
Yes. But until we're cut off, could I hear you sing again?
Okay.
Oh, try this again. Oh no.
Look at that. Never thought I'd be back here. You really never cease to amaze me. So, how's life on the outside?
It's been 5 years since we exited the simulation. We now have 2 bases established above ground.
They look the same though after 5 years.
Achieved some measure of stability.
The facilities are now operational. We're learning all kinds of new technologies.
Ryoko and I have a new project. We're looking into using the pods to recreate the people of this city.
We found research notes from Ryoko Shinonome, the genetic engineer. Now we know enough to manipulate genetic information. It's definitely possible. Don't you agree?
Sounds familiar. From before the plan, right? I suppose she was working on something like that. So you want to use the pods to make AI into true humans?
I don't know when we'll be ready, but even if it takes years, we want them to see the second Earth. We'd welcome them.
Well then, sounds like you're doing just fine. I guess I won't need to step in and lead you after all.
I've heard a lot about you, Professor. Could we ask you to review our research?
Well, I suppose you did win the bet. Fine. I can manage a peer review.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Is he back here too?
Yes. Niura is also here.
Then I'm going to have to visit him. We're family, after all.
Please, wait. Allow us to accompany you. Let's go, Ryoko.
Yeah.
Wait, I have her already.
Iori-chan? Miwako? Usami-chan too. What's gotten into you two? Oh, Miwa-chan. I just saw Natsuno-chan, and she was a crying mess too.
I'm just really glad to see you, Miwako.
What do you mean?
I really miss
I guess all the AI people wouldn't know
so strange,
about what
Usami-chan.
happened.
Hey, Miwa-chan.
They probably think it
Let's
is
go out to eat.
that is
Any
normal
of your
Earth,
favorite
right?
places.
Yeah, our treat.
What? What's going on? Oh, Nenji-kun.
Hey, Miwako. Long time no see. Whoa. Usami.
What?
This is how you used to look?
Why? Falling for me all over again?
Jeez. I forgot you used to be so... flat. Man, am I lucky you filled out.
You're such an ass. You know, I didn't forget you calling me Dogface. Screw you, Captain Pompadour. Anyhow, I'm not coming home tonight. So you better finish up and go. You're watching the kids.
Kids?
Kids?
Whoa. Let's step over here, Miwa-chan.
I guess they are 20. No. They are
Nothing.
20 plus 5 years? Are they 25? Why do they still look like this though?
Sorry. Where did A go?
So that's what Ninja was saying, right?
never
You
been
used to
great
look
with
like
this
this.
stuff. Antisocial as always, huh?
He said he was gonna hang back and monitor everyone's pods.
Oh well.
Are you two saying you both have boyfriends now?
What? No, of course not. Don't worry about all that, okay? Today's just for us girls.
What do you feel like eating?
Or are they entering the simulation?
Well,
I'm
go.
a bit confused.
All's well that ends well.
Maybe they entered the simulation, that's why they look young again.
I mean, duh, man.
Oh, Shiba is here as well.
Your nano machines. Of course I'd be here. That's how I came out of the pod with you too.
We'd never have come so far without you, Izumi-san. After all you did to get the new facilities up and running.
Hey, come on, man. Remember, I'm Kyuta Shiba here.
Got it. Shiba-kun.
Man, look at this, Juro. Everything's back how it used to be.
Still, There are definitely gonna be some inconsistencies. We basically forced a reset to right before the disaster.
You worry too much, Juro. Inconsistencies aren't a big deal. Universal Control can handle that stuff.
I guess so.
My data's all in this place now anyway. So you're gonna be on your own from now on.
I know.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. The one I got today is gonna blow your mind. What do you say? Movie night?
Of course.
Juro.
Megami.
Wow. I guess I didn't realize how rugged you'd become in these last 5 years. You're so cute back here.
But you? You're as gorgeous as you always were.
Oh, frickin' gross. Is that why you two came back here? To slobber all over each other?
So they are inside the simulation again, I
Chewing
guess.
over each other like brain-dead lovebirds.
Izumi-san!
Ugh, this is so boring.
Please, do you really have to act like that now?
Ah, fine. Guess I'm just a third wheel here anyway.
Shiba-kun, you should come over to our house later.
I'll have a feast ready.
You know I love that cat food.
You'd better show up tonight.
This the end now. Oh, it's not. I guess they do have to show all the characters.
Oh, Kitaro. Hey, Nenji. I certainly remember that hairstyle. Best one there is. You waiting for Natsuno? Yes, we're supposed to meet up here.
Yeah, I can see it. Gonna be wrapped around her little finger for life. Whoa! Ogata! Been waiting for you.
Wajima.
Put him up, asshole. We're gonna settle this beef once and for all.
Wait a minute. Really? You've been waiting all this time? For me?
Yeah.
God damn it. This is the most beautiful shit I ever heard.
What the hell's your problem?
Wajima, dude. God, it's good to see you too, man.
I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Yeah, do it. Give me your best shot. Anything you want, man.
Hey, boss. I think he's crying. Oh, Gata. You okay, man? You didn't eat something bad, did you?
Sorry to keep you, Keitaro-kun.
Natsuno-san.
I just had to stop by the lockers.
Your eyes are red. Were you crying?
Well, yeah, 'cause I finally got to see him again.
Ah! VJ is back.
He was restored? With everything he had before the erasure?
It's BJ, all right. And he's got all his data. The same data that we're still using today. He's always been saving us.
We've only been able to return here thanks to you. We owe you so much.
All of you are the incredible ones.
Miura, how would you like to enter my nanomachines and go to the outside world?
You'd take me?
Yeah, BJ. I've got room for you in my nanomachines too.
Maybe. Let me think about it.
Well, for now, should we get going?
So, where are you taking me today?
I'm taking you home. It's about time you met my parents. They've got to meet my future husband.
What? Right now?
Not-chan!
Yuki-chan, did you just get here?
Konatsu was so fussy today. Took forever to get into the pod.
'Cause Konatsu loves Mommy so much.
She looks just like you, you know? Spitting image of you when we were kids. When I look at her, sometimes I feel like she's as much your kid as mine.
What?
Well,
How does
I
that
don't know
work?
if I had any hand in it.
Anyway, I heard the news. Finally getting hitched, huh? Gotta say, Keitaro needs to unclench a little.
I'm just trying to take this seriously. This is a chance to take responsibility.
You definitely take it more seriously than somebody I know. Okay, so, when's the big day?
Well, for today, I'm just taking him to see my folks.
Wow, meeting the in-laws? Man, now that takes me back. I wonder how your mom's doing. Let's go see her.
What about Shukun?
What about that sleazebag?
Yuki! Here you are.
Amiguchi-kun.
Oh, come on. We came out all this way and you're still mad? Nothing even happened.
Did you seriously hit on Shinonome-san?
After all this shit about always being on the ladies' side, too.
No, it was just some leftover crap from Tetsuya Ida's memories.
I don't want to hear it. Konatsu's all I need.
Yeah, you're right. I've been a real idiot. Now I've got a wife and daughter I'd give anything to see happy. I'd never find anyone better than you anyway. Not in this time, or any other.
Look, you can't smooth talk me. You don't get off that easy.
You know, I've been wanting to show you my place here.
Well, too bad. I'm going to Nachan's place. Let's go.
Give me a call later. I'll come pick you up on the bike.
Go on, Yuki-chan. You should spend some time with him.
Fine. If you really think so, Nachan. I'll give him a call. Maybe.
They are not. There is the future.
This is it, Tamao-san.
I think they are like 20.
It's been 40 years,
Wait,
but
they
it's
actually are
still the
18.
place we know.
Yes.
They are at
This
least
certainly
18 now.
brings back memories.
But
Sector
here they're
5
back
is
in the
almost
simulation
restored,
to
too. When it's
restore
ready,
the people
we should
from
take
5
Keitaro
years
back
ago.
on a visit home. Just the three of us.
It makes me think, if we really came this far in just 40 years, then we can rebuild our future out there too.
Hijiyama-kun! So this is why you left me behind? Sneaking off for a date? You must think you're a real playboy now.
Finally here, Okino. As usual, you're...
Oh my, how adorable! You're back in the Kiriko-chan dress.
What's the matter, Hijiyama-kun?
A dress isn't enough to get a rise out of me anymore. It's been 5 whole years, you know? I've come a long way.
You still don't get it? Come on, think about it. This is a virtual world. It's not just the clothes. I can be whatever I want here.
What? Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, check if you want.
What? You can't just tell me to...
What? Now, of all times, you lose that confidence?
You absolute cad! You know that's not the issue here. Ugh. What am I supposed to do?
My, Takatoshi-san. You really do like Okino-kun, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Well, this is a Takatoshi-san
What?
I'm not used to. A bit more dramatic these days, isn't
Why
it?
are
Right, this
oh,
way.
is... Oh, one Tamao is the future
Yeah.
somehow, okay.
This is number 18.
The Android
So,
one.
she's the Tamao-san from the loop before us.
Her mind is housed inside this android. It's not like she's a stranger, so I brought her back too.
Ah, how do you do? So you're the other me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, anyhow, no point just standing around here. Let's go outside. You seriously brought her here? This gross, shady old shack? I knew you were a lost cause when it comes to dates, but this is just sad. Or were you gonna jump her?
You really are positively shameless, aren't you?
Ah, well, I suppose I'd better step in. Here, if you want to know where couples go, I'll show you around. Number 18, Tamao-san's all yours.
We'll be just fine.
Wait a minute, what's all this about couples?
Come on, let's go.
Why should I listen to you?
Stop being such a baby already.
I still don't quite understand. I don't know what it was like for all of you, or maybe I just want to know what really came of all our efforts. Then let's talk. It'd be my pleasure to explain. It took an incredible amount of time, but what they achieved truly was a miracle.
Sorry to keep you waiting. What's up, Ms. Morimura?
So, what is this about? I hope you have an explanation, Juro.
It's about a promise. I told you I'd rescue you. You still remember?
Yes. I remember.
I know it took a while, but I was hoping we could have a fresh start.
A fresh start?
Yeah. Didn't we make another promise? We said once the dust finally cleared, we'd talk, right?
I remember that too.
There was one more thing. You probably don't remember this one, so I'll just say it again. I love you.
That I don't remember. But I remember being in love with you. I'd never forget that.
Ah, that's actually the end then. I guess. Anything else? Ending? Yes. Added to the event archives. Additional characters can now be viewed. You can now restart each protagonist's story from the beginning. The fourth area of destruction has been unlocked. What? There is still more stuff? Wait. Let me save. Save screen. Yes. I think. Let me check. Oh no, it is 100%. I'm only missing an item, I think, that I get for... Wait, no, there is more stuff. Area 4. Is that actually required for the story? I don't think it is, right? I guess I'll look it up online, but I think the story is finished. Yeah, there is the last event. But yeah, I think... Oh, I guess that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's information I know already. But yeah, I guess that's it. Unless I find out that there is more like story content by playing through the fourth wave, that is gonna be my last stream. Was quite a long playthrough. Really glad I played the game. I think it was very interesting. Probably rate this story a 9 out of 10 at least, probably 9.5 out of 10 even. The only parts I didn't like were the destruction ones, but I guess it was just fine. I didn't like really hate them anyway. But yeah, really enjoyed the game. From tomorrow I'm probably gonna move on to Fire Emblem Engage. Roughly the same time as every day. And yeah, I might come back through 13 Sentinels though in the future, maybe. For now there is the last one. Thank you guys again for watching. See you maybe in the next stream. Bye.